Hello everyone and welcome to YouTube Tuesday with me, Jessica Brigden of Jess B Creative Cardiology. Hello, happy March. We are here at the start of a brand new month, and while it's not spring yet, that's still a few weeks away. We have what might be called full spring happening in New York, but the temperatures are a little bit warmer, and Stampin' Up! Has released some gorgeous new products that have us feeling spring, especially with some of this gorgeous Lovely Garden Designer Series paper. Now, if you're in the mood for a trip, we have a travel themed paper on the go. And we've got some really versatile botanicals here, botanical textures. So we've got several new product suites, some gorgeous new paper, several new bundles of product, and I participated in a demo swap last month, and the cards actually arrived. The post office, they actually came. I was excited that the postman came before my video here, and so I have got some gorgeous product swaps, card swaps, featuring these new goodies that I can share with you today. So that is what today's going to be all about. I'm going to show you what's new. All right, because we have a new batch of online exclusives. We also have 2 brand new card kits. Just in time for spring, we have a really cute garden card kit. I ordered that first thing this morning. So I'm excited to share that with you when it comes. Hopefully that'll be here. I could do that next week. Yeah, so I want to share these new goodies with you and answer any questions that you have and just give you a sneak peek what's going on here, what is coming. All right, so we still have our annual catalog. All right, that goes through the end of April. We currently have our mini catalog. All right, that also goes to the end of April. All right, we have the online exclusives that were released in January. And if you missed those, these are still available, and actually several things were restocked. The awesome arches there, everyday arches, which are awesome. They were just restocked yesterday. All right, so we've got some fun items there. And then there is another 6 pages of products that were just released today. And if you like these little flyers, all right, did not get my newsletter sent out last night or this morning. That is my project here for when I finish my video. But make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. The link is there in my video description, and that way I can send you this PDF, all right? Because I know what it's like, right? We like pouring through the catalog. We like seeing the products on the pages. All right, it's a little different than looking at it on your phone or your iPad or your computer screen. All right, so I will be including these PDFs that you can print out. All right, so that you can get a better idea of what these new products are. So let me flip the camera and I'll show you what I've got. Okay, so hello, Kathy. Hello, my hubby David just popping in to say hi. All right, so new month. I am continuing my February host code. All right, so don't get confused. I'm covering that up. I did not print another page, but yes, this code that I started there at the end of February is still going. Okay, so for currently, when you place your online order, VEQASKUR. All right, my tutorial bundle this month features projects using products from the new mini catalog. So I have an awesome product in there, awesome fun fold card tutorial featuring the Storybook Moments collection, which is super cute. My class last Saturday went awesome. Again, stay tuned. I have 2 kits left. All right, if anybody's interested, I did have a couple people inquire about the tutorial, so I will make that available too. I just have to finish completing it, putting all the final measurements and writing everything up. But it's got 13 projects were included in the class, and then I have several bonus tutorials as well. So can't wait to share some of those projects with you throughout the month as well. Alrighty, okay, so what I'm gonna focus on here are the March online exclusives. And first up is a sweet collection called Lovely Garden. And what is included in that is here we go. First off, we have the Thankful Garden stamp set. All right, so you've got some, I think these are like primrose. That's what they look like to me. And hydrangea. All right, and you've got a set of dies to go with that. All right, these are actually, it's a really large stamp. If I can kind of give you an idea of the size, this is my E block. All right, and the primrose stamp is the full size of the E block. So let me see, I'll show you a card front. Okay, so let's say we were doing, do you like how I have my, this is like my hydrangea color, like a periwinkle. All right, I have not fully unpacked from my event Saturday. I don't know where my bone folder is. All right, so we'll make the best of this. Okay, so card front size, and this is the size of the stamp. So you can see it is, both the hydrangea and the primrose here are actually quite large, okay? But there's stamps and dies, and this beautiful paper. There's even, I'm trying to find it here. There we go. This set also has a set of decorative masks. So what that means is rather than coloring, like you could color the, the stamped images, but we've also got, you can use the stencils to apply color, all right, different shades of color. All right, so I will definitely be showing you how to use those. What I appreciate about Stampin' Up! Stencils is they've each got a little notch up there in the top, all right, and that helps you line it up, okay, so that you know that you're putting the detail on the leaves in the proper place, or that your layering of your flowers is all gonna match up. All right, so you get that whole set of stencils with the stamps, the dies, the paper. All right, there is a set of embellishments, and I've used quite a few of these, but these are the Starburst sequins. They're quite pretty, and they come in fresh freesia, crushed curry, and white, and there are two different sizes. All right, this is all I have left, but they're really pretty. Okay, and then there is a fresh freesia velvet ribbon. That is the only thing I don't have here. I did go ahead and order that, so that will be in later. All right, so I do have a couple of cards to show you. You probably saw, and I'll do a demonstration on this later, but this was actually the card that I made for my demonstrator swap. So featuring garden green, a couple different patterns here of the Lovely Garden paper, some leaves, and the embossing folder I used there is the Eyelet. This is the Eyelet 3D folder. All right, so tune back in probably Friday, and I will do a video demonstration of this. And our gingham ribbon, the black and white, or actually it's black and vanilla, but you really can't tell, I think looks perfect for this. Okay, so that was my swap card. Let me show you the pretty patterns here in the paper. All right, so this is the one that I used. All right, so you can see we've got pretty blues and freesia. Lots of color, great for spring. All right, so we've got some garden check. I will give you a heads up, garden green is the primary green in this, and garden green cardstock is currently on low inventory. So if you need some garden green cardstock to go with your beautiful spring projects, don't wait, okay? Make sure you add a package of garden green cardstock to your order now. And just a little heads up, isn't that pattern pretty? It's really subtle with the floral print on there. Stampin' Up! Just made an announcement to our demonstrator base. We are expecting a increase in the price of cardstock when the new annual catalog goes into effect on May 6th. Just a heads up that if you've got some projects coming up, you might want to add some packages of cardstock to your orders now, All right, and take advantage of the current pricing while you can, okay? Just a heads up. All right, I love this sheet. And who would have thought with a black background, but oh, the colors are so pretty. All right, and I love that little detail here of the fresh freesia, little flowers on there. Okay, and then we've got some more of those pretty little, again, I'm gonna call them primrose. If you have a better name for these flowers, please let me know, okay? And then some classic black and white print too. Like I said, that gingham ribbon I think looks really nice with this. So this first set of projects here is called Thankful Garden. Okay, and let me see, I think, here we go. This is a beautiful card. This one features that full hydrangea and a fun combo of fresh freesia and blueberry bushel. All right, that one is from Amy Wilcox, really pretty. All right, let me see if I have, okay, and here's one too. All right, this one is from Sue Kempter Miller. All right, this one uses, and you can see the different shading on here, okay? So that's the effect that you get by using the stencils, which is really, this one looks like a fun fold. I can see a crease in the middle. Hey, Luann. All right, check this out. Oh, there we go. We have a little easel card. That's cute. All right, this one's kind of thick. I wonder if there's something in here too. Like I said, these just arrived. They were just delivered not even an hour ago, so I really hadn't had a chance. Oh, check it out. Woohoo. That is a fun fold. That's why it was a little thick on the inside. Okay. Super cute. All right, let's see if there's, all right, and then one more here, and this one too is a little bit thicker. This one is from Holly Botla. All right, and there we go. Oh, this one has a mix of patterns. A little trifold going on, very cool. And you might notice there are some neat frames on here. All right, notice the detail on these frames. Okay, even on this one too. You might notice there's some different patterns. All right, those are a new set of dies called the Textured Notes dies. Okay, this is a, how many are in here? Set of 8. So 8 dies, all right, including this one at the top is the one that was used here. All right, so each die, each frame has a different pattern that is imprinted on the edging. So you can see 3 different patterns right there. All right, so if you loved the stitched rectangles, if you loved our whimsy dies or even our deckled rectangles, rectangles are such a classic for card making. So I love having all the different patterns, right? Classic shape. All right, so a little bit more about those later. Okay, so for right now, that was the Lovely Garden collection. Okay, and try to clean up my mess here. Okay, next up is the Botanical Textures collection. All right, now I did not get the stamp set. In fact, the dies that I'm showing you here, the textured notes, the textured rectangle dies, you could bundle them with the textured notes stamp set. I did not do that. I ended up just getting the dies during pre-order. And there's 2 packs of paper that coordinate with this collection. Woven Textures, which again, I do not have yet. I did order that. And then the second one is the Botanical Textures. And this is a black and white. I haven't even had a chance to open this yet. Oops, my hand hit the ink pad on my table. It's always some kind of a disaster around here. Okay. All right, so let me show you the Botanical Textures. I love that now being black and white, you can You can add color, whether it's with your blends or your colored pencils, or just using your blender brushes, right? You can add color, make these any pattern you want. All right, so we kind of have this like jungle leaves first. Okay, and then some watercolor stripes. Again, different shades of leaves. It's kind of neat because then it goes with everything. All right, this one looks like it's just waiting to be colored. I love this too. Really pretty. It's like night vision. All right, again, this looks like it should be, you could definitely come in here and add some color with your colored pencils and things. Hi, Polly, thanks for joining. I get different textures. Okay, so that's the botanical textures. There's a ribbon, a corrugated embossing folder, and some neutral dots that go with that. I actually have a few different cards I received in the swap. All right, so you can get a feeling of what these products look like. All right, so let's see. First up is this card by Karen Braxton. All right, so you can see it almost looks like it should be textured, but it's flat. It's called the Woven Texture Designer Series paper. But you can see the detail here around the die cut from those new rectangle dies. And there is a little bit, let me hold it, there you go. And you can see the corrugating of the, yes, being a discount demo comes in handy, exactly. I mean, we'll take a discount on anything when we can, absolutely. All right, so a little bit of texture here, a little rumble strip. All right, so you're gonna see a full line of the product there. All right, as well as those beautiful textured note stamps on there. Okay, so that's the first one. All right, this one is quite simple, but very pretty. All right, this is from Laura Milligan. All right, classic black and white with a pop of old olive here. All right, but again, using the textured note stamp. The sentiment is in the stamp set. And then I love how those rectangles pair. If you can see the detail on that one too. Okay. Let's see. Oops, I missed one from the other. Okay, I've got several cards from this collection. So, all right. Next up, this is from Betty Weisbrook. All right, really cute. Very neutral, fun, earthy, nicely stamped. And this is kind of cool. So the largest die here from the textured rectangles is perfect card front size or card insert. So I like how she did the detail on the inside as well. All right, and it looks like that should be textured, but again, it's paper. How cool is that? Okay. Next up, this one's got a little bit of a pop of color from Sharon Bauk. All right, so we've got some pretty peacock here. You can see on here, this is the mini corrugated embossing folder. All right, that she used for the background. This is handy. Okay, so this is the new white ribbon that she's got on here. And again, die cutting the panels with the new rectangles. Really cute. Very pretty. And then these are the new neutral matte dots. They come in 4 different colors. Looks like white, vanilla, black, and this pecan color. Okay. Speaking of color, this shows that the black and white botanical paper that I showed you earlier, you can add, again, use your blending brushes, and you can make them any color you want, including Flirty Flamingo here. All right, again, we got a little bit of embossing with that mini folder on the sentiment panel there. All right. I love those leaves, so it's nice that the stamp matches the pattern in the paper there. That one is from Ray Hughes. All right, next up we have, this one is from Julie Beltramo. All right, and I think again we've got a little bit of a fun fold, a little book binding here, some of the different patterns, texture here in the paper pack. All right, again the stitching from the rectangle dies and pretty little sentiment on the inside. Okay, this one again adding a pop of color. This is from Paula Clevenger. Basic black, some crushed curry, and she used the new sequins there, the starburst sequins. All right, and look at that little bit of Winkastella. Can you see the sparkle? Oh yeah, let the light catch that sparkle there. That is really, really stunning, very pretty. Very nice. All right, I have one more here. You guys know Dina Ricow from the Creativity Cave, and this one, so it uses, again, the Woven Textures Designer Series paper, all right, that she die cut with these textured note rectangle dies, okay? This sentiment is from a new stamp set. I believe that stamp set is called Pattern of Friendship, okay? And the background, the texture here on the background, that is the Pattern of Friendship die. It's one large metal die cut that texturizes the whole thing. So you can actually bundle that die with the stamp set together. It's called the Pattern of Friendship. You can do it as a bundle or you can get the items individually. Okay. All right, so that is the Botanical Textures collection. Okay, so let me clear these out. Okay, then next up here is the On the Go Sweet collection. All right, now this one's pretty fun because if you grew up, well, or if you had kids in the 80s, all right, who collected stickers, these are so fun. This sweet collection has some puffy textured stickers. They're like foam, like puff paint. It's really cool, all right, but they're stickers. It just takes me back to my childhood. That's what they do. These are the On the Go puffy stickers. You get 2 sheets in the pack here. So those are pretty awesome. It's a large paper pack, or I mean a large sticker pack. Okay, you guys know I love all things travel. All right, so this On the Go Designer Series paper. So we've got a whole bunch of like different luggage tags, ticket stubs, like train ticket, plane ticket, travel themed. All right, maps and cameras. All right, apologize if this is upside down. Let me try to do this straight up so you can see it. Okay, and then we've got some, again, gingham. All right, again, all kinds of keys and luggage and travel themed. All right, this is kind of cool. These are like little geography markers, but they've got little hearts on them. Okay. All right, vintage, like fancy keys, hotel keys and things. All right, we've got some wavy patterns. Now this sheet's kind of neat, especially if you do like travel scrapbooking. Okay, so this sheet, you get 2 prints of this. I actually cut one of them down. I haven't made anything with it yet, but I did cut one of them down so I could see it. So there, you could use the whole print, which is that like strawberry slush stripe, but you could cut these apart and use them on card fronts or on your scrapbooking pages for journaling and various things. Okay. And yes, did you catch that I said strawberry slush? Are you familiar with that color? If you have been around Stampin' Up! For a while, Strawberry Slush was an in color many years ago. And it appears that is making a return. All right, so if you had, I was pretty thrilled. I actually still have my Strawberry Slush ink pad, and I had some leftover cardstock. So check your stash if you've been with Stampin' Up! Or using Stampin' Up! Products for a while, because you might have some Strawberry Slush that you can pull back out and have some new products to go with it. Okay. All right, so again, this is the On The Go Designer Series paper. We've got puffy stickers. There is a stamp set called Tags to Go, which has some fun sentiments. You're going places, far away but close at heart. Life's detours are better with you. Congrats. All right, so it'd be perfect for graduation, retirement, travel, all that good stuff. All right, and there are a set of dies here. Again, they kind of do some of these vintage keys and different tag shapes. All right, so that's lots of fun. Okay, and they even have a, what did I do with it here? Here we go. A 3D item. We have suitcase treat boxes. So let me see if I can open those here. All right, suitcase treat boxes. All right, already pre-scored, ready to go. It kind of reminds me when I did my Citrus Blooms retreat there in February, and I made those cute little suitcases. Well, with this, you wouldn't even have to cut your paper. You just fold it all up. Okay, and then, well, all right, you get the idea, but it all folds together. Okay, and then you've got the little handle at the little suitcase, almost like a briefcase at the top. Okay, and with those you get 12 in a pack. So if you were doing a fun travel themed party, graduation party favors or something like that, that would be kind of cool. So that is the On The Go collection, and I did get one swap card from Amy Rich, using this. And this looks like a fun fold here. Whoa, lots of layers. Okay, check this out. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's like a triple stack card. Today marks an adventure. You're going places. How cute is that? That's lots of fun. I like that. I always love a good fun fold. All right, so that is the On The Go collection. Okay. All right, then we've got some stamp and die bundles. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see these on here. There's a little 3-punch pack called Tags of Thanks. And at the 3 punches, punch the holes in the ends of the tags. Okay, again, you can do them together or separate. Okay, I do not have a project with those. Then we also have Year of Flowers bundle. So a single flower for each of the 12 months. All right, it has some sentiments, has coordinating dies. All right, there's a Fancy Borders bundle. Again, don't have anything from that yet. All right, Pattern of Friendship. I showed you the card with that. All right, here we have the Peekaboo Forest bundle. Super fun. I do have a card. This one is by Karen Titus, and she did a little peekaboo bear popping out the top here. All right, isn't that cute? All right, and then, well, I don't have a card from it. I did get this bundle. I haven't had a chance to create it yet. But we have one called Framed Scenes. And I love the scenery in here. We've got little, the bridge. We have a lighthouse. Do any of you, I know some people collect like lighthouse stamps or beach decor. We've got a little cottage. The tree house. All right, the tree house is so cute. And the little winding wood. So I liked the scenes, the stamps anyways, but then this is bundled with this little set of dies. All right, so this makes it nice because the bundle here with these frames is only $38.50. You have a textured wooden frame, 2 sizes of ovals, and then again some wood grain. And I'll tell you what, this largest oval comes in so handy, all right, because the oval die in the Storybook Friends, all right, you've got this fancy oval, all right, but you cut it out, and then you want, say you like my super cute Storybook Moments card. So I die cut the Mossy Meadow frame. All right, but then it gives me a Mossy Meadow oval. I don't want Mossy Meadow oval. I wanted white. So the largest oval here from the framed scenes, and again, you can buy the stamps and the dies together or separately. This is the perfect size. All right, it fits perfectly in the Storybook Moments oval die there. All right, so that is what I used for all of my Storybook Moments cards. I did the die cut frame from the Storybook Moments dies, but then used the oval from the framed scenes for the inside. Okay, so that's my tip of the day, is that this little set of 4 dies, so handy. Okay, especially that oval. All right, and I can't wait to make some treehouse and lighthouse cards. All right, so that's framed scenes. Okay, this is a unique bundle, and I haven't seen, I did not receive a swap. I'm curious to see how this works. It's called All Zipped Up, and the dies actually make a functioning zipper card, so you can zip your card up like a sweater there. Really unique, and like I said, I can't wait to see how that works, how that goes together. Okay, and then we have several 4, 8, 9, 10 individual stamp sets. All right, this first one is a family stamp set called A Day With You, and I did get a card from that. This one is from Tracy Filter. Okay, and she used the Timeless Plaid on there. Doesn't matter what we do as long as I'm with you. Isn't that cute? All right, so that's A Day With You. All right, then we have the Arched Wishes. Okay, Arched Wishes. I did get 3. I got 3 cards with that. All right, so this first one, again, from Tammy Fight. She also uses that mini corrugated embossing folder. And we've got some Stella stamped on there. And if you haven't seen these yet, these are the Everyday Arches. Everyday Arches dies. Again, those were released in January, but they're back in stock. Okay. Next one up is from Jamie Pullman. Okay. Also uses the Everyday Arches on there, and one of the new glimmer papers. I believe that's in the mini catalog. So really pretty there. Okay. Now there is not a die for the cupcake. Okay, so that would have to be fussy cut or use one of your like scan and cut machines. So just want to give you a heads up there. All right, and then this next one is from Susie Wood, my friend Susie. Okay. All right, again using the Everyday Arches, and some of that new white ribbon. All right, fun fold here. Okay, and then this shows again how the Arched Wishes goes around, fits with those Everyday Arches dies. Okay, and if you're curious what those are, the Everyday, I have them somewhere here. Let me see, what did I do with them? Here we go. This is the Everyday Arches that we're talking about. So now this is an additional set that coordinates with this. So where did I get the paper printout? what is her name? I was a demonstrator in the Stampin' Up! Leaders group, all right, for demonstrators who are Silver Elite and above. Somebody created this gorgeous PDF, or actually it was a Canva file, Canva being an online format where you can make graphics, and she made it editable so that I could add all of my information on here. But if you want to just print out a copy, it will have my information on it, but I will be including that in my newsletter. Linda Cullen, that's who it was who made the file. So if you're in the Stampin' Up! Leaders group, it's in the files there. If not, you can always message me. All right, I'd be happy to share that with you. Share that with my team as well. Yeah, but it is so handy to be able to print this out. And like I said, it's 6 pages. I cannot print this out for everybody. So I'm sending it in my newsletter, and then you'll have, you know, obviously I have a few customers who do not have printers, and I can help them with that. But yeah, I'm happily able to share the file. All right, but this is the Everyday Arches, and these Arches dies are awesome. So that was what was used on these cards here too. Okay. All right, and let's see, we've got Resourceful Rusty. I believe that's a squirrel. Painted Stripes, that is a single background stamp. We've got a School Days stamp set. Another in nature, this is called Wooded Acres. She's the Greatest stamp set. So this is all women-related stamps: aunt, mom, mama, nana, mother, grandma, and you can even sister. I love they've included plant mom, dog mom, cat mom, right, pet. All of that for us who have fur babies. All right, and then there's even a He's the Greatest, with all male-related sentiments: son, grandpa, brother, dad, all of that. Okay, nice, especially if you send cards to individuals. It's nice to have different ones. This is one I received. Again, this paper, this Pretty in Pink. All right, so that's not new, but they did use the new textured rectangle dies, and then just stamped sister there on the inside. With that pink, it would be really pretty for like breast cancer awareness or something. Okay, and then yes, then there's an It's Okay, an encouragement stamp set. You're Remarkable. That looks like it has some Gerber daisies in it. There is a set of Memories and More. Now these are 3x4 and 4x6 pre-printed cards. They're double-sided, and you can use them in scrapbooking or on card fronts and things. As far as I know, unless they're releasing something in the new catalog, there is not a specific paper pack or anything that coordinates with that. Okay. And then I missed one card from my pile, one more card from the Lovely Garden collection. And that is this one by Renee Conke, or Conk. I'm not sure how she says her last name there. But again, very pretty. Thankful for you, friend. All right, so let me know what collection did any of these strike your fancy, whether it be the Lovely Garden, the Botanical Textures, or the On the Go Sweet Collection, or just any of the individual stamps and dies. Let me know. Again, tune back in because I will be doing a demo later on my swap card and a couple of cards featuring the Lovely Garden collection. All right. Yes, I plan to go live on Friday. I'm not sure about the time. David and I will be on the road. So I'm not sure where I will be exactly in our travels at 3 p.m. on Friday, but I will keep you posted, okay? Next week, Tuesday, we will be out of town, but I've got some of the new kits ordered. Let me show you that. In addition to these new online exclusives, there was 2 kits collection kits released this month. The first one I did mention is called Welcoming Garden. It makes 9 cards. You've got these Really beautiful die cuts, little covered archways, birdhouses, lots of botanicals. Um, this one is $23 and it makes 9 cards. All right, and the stamp set that comes with that is a little fence with some sentiments and things. The next card kit, which I'm super excited, especially because you guys know I love the beach, anything water related, and this one is called Maritime Moments. This one is 21, and I believe this one makes 6 cards, 2 each of 3 designs, but they are all beach themed. They have pelicans and sailboats. This is the stamp set that comes with it. I love it. Again, we've got a little lighthouse stamp, sailboat, some seabirds, and the little I don't know, seaweed stamp there. But this is the finished card. So I'm going to share that with you on Tuesday. All right. So tune back in. Tuesday, I'll be broadcasting from the beach using the Maritime Moments kit. And then the week after that, all right, 2 Fridays from now, I will be at Stampin' Up's on stage, our annual Stampin' Up convention. So I will have lots more swap cards to share with you, and exciting things. So keep tuning in, okay? And feel free to message me, yes, if you, Nancy, if you would like a copy of this PDF, and I will also be including it in my newsletter, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed seeing the variety of projects here today. All right, even though we didn't make a card, I at least got to share several of them with you. And yeah, hope you love these new products. Again, these were just released today, all right, March 4th, and they are available to everyone. Okay, so love the different botanicals, lots of texture, beautiful spring colors. All right, so fun things coming. And if you have any questions, anything you'd like to see coming up, let me know. And I look forward to stamping with you again soon. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.